Hello everyone. I created this two seasons calculator which calculates the prices for bookings in hotels. Now, the reason I created this was because our own PMS wasn't really helpful to me for various reasons. I don't want to go into that right now. So I had to calculate the prices manually. When I was using equation calculators, often they were doing mistakes, they were producing wrong results, and also they have the problem that the calculations that we do for bookings have a very specific order, but equations have a mathematical order. So you cannot create an equation and expect a program to follow your own hotel logic. It will follow the mathematical logic and it will not be correct. The reason to this, of course, is that we need to calculate the prices per day. So you have to do any supplements or any discounts on the rate per day. Otherwise, if you don't do that, that means that you're not doing any roundups. At the end of the day, you have to do the roundup to the second decimal. Because we're dealing here with prices, so you cannot have a price that has 3 decimals. So if you end up with such a price and you multiply it by 5 nights without doing roundups before that, then you're going to end up with the wrong price and you're going to have differences in the invoices with any travel agents that you work with. So this calculator takes into consideration the roundups per day. I created it in a way that if there are any supplements, any discounts, it does it all for the daily rate, does the roundups, and then it multiplies and finds the total. This calculator also has a season B option. So if you have a booking that spans along or across 2 different seasons, you don't have to do this twice. It does this automatically. So let's have a look at it. This is the sheet. You can download it for free. It's public. You can download it, make a copy, and use it from your own Google account. It includes one small script. It's very basic, so if you actually go and use it, in the end you're gonna have to authorize that script for your own account. So what we have here is season A, season B. All the prices that you put here are thought to be half-board prices for 2 persons. So this small program calculates stuff as if it's for 2 persons, okay, on half-board basis. I know that this program is not going to be suitable for everyone because I have built it on the way that our program or our contract, let's say, needs it. Different hotels are gonna have different way of calculating prices. They may have prices per person, or they may have different prices for an extra adult and not only the dinner price, or they may have different deductions for bed and breakfast rates. The way that this is built is that it assumes that the price you input, for example here, 150 per day, it assumes that this price includes dinner for 2 persons. And over here, I have the price for adult and child regarding dinner. So you can go ahead and edit these prices. And if you're going to do a reduction for bed and breakfast, it is going to deduct the adult rate for dinner times 2. This is how this works Now, let's see it one by one. So, how do you use this? I have instructions here. Fill in the green cells only. At the end, press price details to get the total. Select the cell with the price details by clicking it once, then copy, and then you can paste it wherever you need to have these details with your booking, for example. So you would go here into this cell, the green cell, input the price, 150 I have put now. Then you go into the next green cell, which is the nights. So 5 nights, let's say in this example. You can choose an early booking discount, 0, 10%, 12%, what we usually have. And then you're gonna get the total for season A. Okay, let's assume now that there is no season B. So you have just one price. You go here and you enter price details and you get this very nice summary. So wherever you paste your price, you can also have the logic of the calculations, how they were done. So base price, nights on half board basis, discount and percent, and total. If you have an extra adult and you put here 1, this is going to calculate the supplement for the adult that you have here, which is right now 20. So it's going to calculate that supplement as well per day. You see here, it's a supplement per day 20. If you had 2 extra adults, it's turning to 40 and it calculates automatically the price. If you have 2 children, same thing, and it says here children. If you have 1 child and 1 adult, it's gonna say here 1 adult, 1 child, and how much it was. So now let's assume that we have no extra people and it is on bed and breakfast basis. So you click here and automatically it calculates the price minus 2 dinners per day, because the base price is assumed to be on half board basis. And then you click price details and you get the result. So if you want to do this for another season, let's say that they're staying for 5 nights with this price, and then they're staying for another 3 nights with this price, you just enter these 2 details, run the script, and you get the total. It's very easy. If it's on half board, you remove this. Let's say we have 1 extra adult. Base price for season 1, how many nights? Base price for season B, how many nights? And then the rest of the things concern both seasons: the board, the discount, the supplements, and the total. So this is how it works. As I said, it may not suit you, or it may. If you find this useful, it's free to use, copy, and use it from your own account. Here we have the early booking table, 0% to 12%. These numbers here are the mathematical numbers that I use to calculate the price. So 12% is 0.88. So I'm using this table here and then this function here with a VLOOKUP, so that we get this very nice drop-down menu here and not the mathematical numbers, which may confuse people. I created this with the help of ChatGPT. It was not extremely easy to do because ChatGPT was also kind of saying things that were not right sometimes, but most of the times it was able to understand my logic and implement it. It did give me the correct code, sometimes after multiple tries, but it did. And in the end, what I created is extremely useful for me, and that's why I decided to share it with anyone else. Of course, you could edit this to suit your own needs. Here I have some developer notes. Usage license is free to use even for commercial purposes, of course. I just ask that you don't redistribute this or sell it. You can share the link, but not sell it as your own, right? So we want this to be free for everyone. I hope you found this useful, and see you next time.